Oh, drizzle, drizzle. Get out of here, Dusty. We don't do that in here. What in the... You guess some people... I don't like opening voice messages. I do not like opening voice messages. Hey Damien, what's up? I'm good, just working, finishing off some work. Actually, I'm tired of working. Happy, I'm good, just looking crazy again. You know what I did today? I woke up, said hi to everybody, went back to had breakfast, came back to my room, slept until 3 p.m., and then woke up all dizzy. It's called the Eid nap. You have to have one. I don't know why everybody just falls asleep in the middle of the day during Eid, but I slept so good. And then for the rest of the day, I was just dizzy. Couldn't get it together, so I ended up having a shower. Then, yeah, that means I'm not gonna sleep early today. That's what that means. But how is it for you guys? Like, did you enjoy it? Did you go somewhere? Was your day busier than mine? Does anybody else believe in the drizzle movement thing that's going on? Do you guys even know what that is? I swear. The internet is a crazy place. Oh, by the way, if you can get you one of these, do it. This thing is so helpful, and it shows you names of hotels. And happy Eid. It sucks being an adult. I am an adult, but since I don't have any kids, I'm not a responsible adult, I'm still a child. So I don't have to go say hi to anybody that I don't want to. I have that privilege of not talking to people I don't want to talk to. I keep my circle very small. Do I even have a circle? Okay, but this book is awesome. It has everything that you need. And I actually stole this. Not stole. I'm borrowing this from an American friend that I have. And it's like a guide. It shows you places. Read the entire book to us right now. Is that a dare? Is that a dare? How much do I get if I do it? But it's really, really good. It's called The Rough Guide to Morocco. And it is rough. I mean, look how big this thing is. No, today was good. I like the fact that I woke up and ate. Because that's a pet peeve of mine with Ramadan. It's like I have to stay hungry all day. So I'm happy I woke up and ate. Oh, by the way, my birthday is in 9 days. I'm going to be 26. I am losing my value in the mating market. Man, that's funny. I am no longer... What do you call it? Okay, there's I'm going to be a leftover. I'm going to be for the streets. What else am I going to be? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Did you guys see those dudes in that Fresh and Fit podcast? One of them got this Instagram model pregnant, and he's getting abortion. Oh my god, everything they've been preaching, he's going against it. That's why you should not listen to those guys. They're liars. I'm drinking so much. The one I returned is in shambles. I'm gonna put it away. But what have you guys been up to? Did you guys have a good day, or was it a shitty day? Mine was okay. It wasn't bad. I didn't suffer. people are sufferance, when you have to go and be outgoing and so open and polite to people, and it's like, I'm tired of acting. I just want to go to my room. I'm drained. Like, I get socially drained so quickly. It's not even funny. Like, I need to work on that. I need to talk to more people, and I need to have like a social battery. But how do I do that? I need help. I also feel like I need therapy because I don't think it's normal, the fact that I can't tolerate talking to groups of people. I also have the problem of being like a polyglot, like when you're multilingual, and it's just like you're thinking of one thing and you want to say another thing, but your mouth says something that has nothing to do with what's in here, and you just end up saying the wrong things all the time. And sometimes you're speaking in a momentum, but then you forget a word, and that's your native language, and you start forgetting random words, and it's like, wait, it's coming to me. And the conversation is just gone. You lost people, It's like a comedian when they're telling a joke. You need to keep people engaged. And you do that by taking a deep breath in the beginning and having a sentence that is not cut off, like just a long sentence with a punchline where your voice goes up and down. I try to do that and I forget words. I forget words in the middle of the sentence. So no, I'm not a social person. I'm an awkward person. This thing keeps on dripping. But yeah. What do you guys think? Should I redo my hair or just keep the afro going? Because I really liked it when it was straight, like less work, definitely, but it was falling like crazy. But now that my hair is coming back, it's also crazy. But it's not falling as much, so I'm happy. Okay, no more drinking. What do you guys want to talk about? There are 6 of you watching me. Come with a topic. Happy Eid. A lot of Muslims here, eh? Nice. Moroccan, World War III. Okay, let's keep the hair. I'm not gonna chop off my hair. Should I keep the afro or go straighten it again? That's the question. I'm not shaving my head. I'm actually thinking of getting a 3rd wig because I'm insecure, okay? I'm a very insecure person. And so if I get a wig that looks like my real hair, I can maintain my hair and still look the same. So not much of a difference. That's the plan for now. Especially that now Temu is like shipping to Morocco. It's so cheap. Yes, I'm a black person, so automatically afro. I don't have a 4C though. It's like, I don't know what C's. You can see them better in the back. It's this type of curly. So it's not like coiled, like the tiny curls. No wig. Oh, wigs are nice. Wigs save you so much time, so much energy. You can like control the size of your forehead. You can wash it. You can dry it. And if you're having a bad hair day, it's like, what is it? Yeah, it just helps. It makes it a lot less work. Yes, I'm Moroccan. And you know what the Jewish girls do? So when a Jewish woman becomes married, gets married, she goes to a hair salon and she asks for a human wig that is 100% identical to her hair, right? Because when she gets married, she becomes her hair becomes automatically like a private part, so she needs to cover it, and only her husband can see it. So that's why they wear wigs that are identical to their hair. So I'm just thinking, like, if I did the same thing, I wouldn't have the issue of just having to mess my real hair. I don't have to use heat on it. I don't have to do something impossible with it for me to look as pretty as I would want to look, you know? I threw my wig in the laundry with my socks. Works great. Wow, I'm not Muslim. Oh, what are you? I'm following this girl on Instagram. She is hilarious. She's so funny. But she says that the worst your wig is, like, I'm not Muslim, I'm Brian. No, it's the Gerald dude. Gerald Azuma. He says he's not Muslim. I'm guessing Christian? Your name sounds so African. So I'm guessing you are South African. That's like the only country I know on that side. Okay, I'm not Muslim. I'm Brian. Hi, Brian. Nice to meet you. Are you native to Morocco or mixed? I'm native to Morocco. Which country are you from? I'm Moroccan. See? I did guess it. Yes, I have friends. Do you have any cool pets? I have stuffed animals. No pets. I used to have cats, a lot of cats. I am a farmer's daughter, so we used to have like animals back in the past. We had sheep, we had cats, we had chickens. I think even a calf at one point. Pigeons. My brother loved pigeons. Yeah, mostly just farm stuff. And I found a caterpillar in my mint garden the other day. I was gonna raise it. Oh my god, that was the most disgusting decision I've ever made. So I put it in a bottle, right? And I put some water at the bottom so that I can create like a humid environment. And I like cover the bottle, right? Let's imagine this is the bottle. So it's like this. I put leaves, like tree trunks, but like they're just tiny ones, so that it doesn't fall into the water and choke, suffocate. That thing is sleeping, but it's pooping constantly, nonstop. And like I take the bottle and I'm looking, I'm like, what are these dots? Like there's black little balls all over the water and they're floating. Like, what is this? So I go change the water. I still don't know what that is. I go change the water. I get new leaves. And I'm like super careful because I know that thing is fragile. And then I, re-clean everything. And then I put it back into its place with new water and everything. And it poops even more. I'm like, this is disgusting. I can't do this anymore. I had to Google what that was. I find that it's pooping while it's sleeping, so I just threw it away. I don't care if it suffocates. Good. I've got a golden retriever and a hound. They're all drama. Dogs. Muslims are not really fond of dogs for a lot of reasons, but honestly, I would like a puppy. Yeah, but just something that stays small, I don't want like a dog that would eat me one day. That's scary. Born in Nigeria. Nice. You're funny. I'm not that funny, no. They're good girls too. The golden retrievers are good girls. Yeah, I actually don't know much about dogs like that. Like, I just know the stereotypes, especially with like a golden retriever. Because recently there's been this trend of like girls trying to find men that have a personality of a golden retriever. Like they're excited to see you, they're happy when they're around you, they're active, they're goofy, silly. And women appreciate that in a man, like somebody who's just like, yeah, nice, like super energetic. So yeah, there's been like a trend of like the girl has to be the black cat. She's like mysterious, dark, sophisticated, clean, poised, while the man is like a golden retriever. And even though they're opposites, but I don't know, people say they work. I can't tell you really. I don't think I'm a black cat. What am I? I'm a fish. I forget. That's why I'm a fish. But yeah, that's what I saw on the internet these days. Sounds like a divorce waiting to happen. Look, every marriage is a divorce waiting to happen. Honestly, like, you just fall on your face when it comes to marriage. You can take precautions, you can date them for 10 years. You can do everything that you have to do. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. So yeah, marriage is something you do at your own expense. Like, you're taking a risk. It's really 50% of it working. That's why you have 50% divorce in almost everywhere in the world, even here. My dentist decided that he's not going to work for a whole month, that he's going to worship. Especially that a lot of his clientele is female. Most of his clientele is female. And he's like a handsome dentist. I'm not going to lie, bro is gorgeous. And so that's why a lot of women go to him. That's not the reason I went. Not really. He just gave me a discount. That's why. And my friend also goes to him. So that's why. Not the handsome part. He's not my type. Everybody's admiring him, but he's not my type in a way that he's a little cocky. Like, he knows he's cute. So he's trying to like, I don't know. He's playing the handsome card. I don't like that. I like a humble guy. So I don't care, honestly. But anyway, he said he's not going to work. Too many ladies coming in. He doesn't want to touch any women while he's fasting. Now I have a broken bracket. And it hurts. So I'm going to go next week to the dentist because my teeth did not get tightened for a whole month. Can you discuss the steps and documents required for marriage in Morocco? Is it too complicated and a lot? Is it possible to bring fiancé to USA without needing complicated documents? Requests for a marriage. So you have the option to do a Moroccan marriage, which is honestly I'm not going to say very complicated, but there's like a lot of papers that you need to do. And the bureaucracy in Morocco is super annoying because personally it takes me 2 days to do one paper. Like, you have to wake up super early, you need to get there on time, and you always are going to forget like one document or something, so you need to go back and get it. And if you live so far away, then that takes time, and it's time for lunch. They go for like 2 hours and come back, so they're off business. And so the bureaucracy in Morocco, the culture of bureaucracy here sucks. That's gonna make it a little annoying. But if you have the patience and you give it its time and you don't get stressed and you're level-headed, and like, the paperwork process here really tests your love. That's what I'm gonna say to you. So you're gonna be going to like a lot of offices and having to do a lot of things. So it might take like a week or even 2 weeks, depending, because there is no paper that takes like a long time to come out. Not really. Everything is like instant. But as long as you have the right documents with you, it's not gonna take that long. What happened to me when I got married is that he kept bringing the wrong documents. I kept bringing the wrong documents. It took us like a long time to get married because we were both idiots. And we kept fighting. So that was not good. Again, it depends. Like, so if you do the papers and there's no obstacles in the way, it's not gonna take that long. Especially if you hire a lawyer, they're gonna make it so much more easier for you. get a lawyer. So that's one option to get married. Option number 2 is to do the fiancé visa. That's always an easier one because you just have to go to the court and see your I-do's and you're good to go. There's somebody told me about this marriage type. But it's only available in America, Montana, where you can get married online, and afterwards the visa doesn't really take that long. So that's good. But you need to Google that. I think I've seen it in Wikipedia. Just go do your research on that one. Don't take my word for it. Or you can go to like a different country, but only if the girl's parents are okay with it, because not every father is gonna let his daughter travel with a stranger. Like, you're a stranger until there's a paper that says that you're not a stranger anymore, okay? But that's also an option if she doesn't care. Spain is not easy to go to as a Moroccan. You need a lot of paperwork to get a visa to go to Spain, so it's not that easy. But there are countries like Turkey, Nigeria, Barbados, Seychelles, where you can go with no visa as a Moroccan and you can get married in there. And something about the Embassy of America being like really close, so you can get married. You can have like an embassy marriage, basically, which is legal in both countries. You can get married there like instantly, then come back to Morocco and just give the papers to either a lawyer or a judge. Regardless, just make that legal in Morocco, and once those papers are in the American embassy, then it's also been officiated in America. That's all I can say. Well, that's all I know. But yeah, it's like a long list of papers that you need to do. If you want to do like a Moroccan marriage, and you need to convert to be Muslim, something about proof of income, celibacy, background check. It's a lot of papers. What do you do for fun? What do I do for fun? So I try to exercise. I try to be healthier. I do a lot of online shopping, sadly. I learn a language or two. Still trying to learn that stupid Japanese, but it's like really hard to learn. I do play chess, yes. Chess is fun, but I'm a little rusty. See? I'm trying. But there's so many of these to learn that I just gave up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna go back to it. I just study in intervals. Like I keep going back to it. Lately, skincare, because my skin, I'm trying to get rid of these bumps here. I went and got a facial the other day. A manga? No. Oh, I have a funny story about that. When I was in high school, there was this app, I forgot its name. I just wanted to read manga, but they had like this section where you could, a Moroccan ethnicity. Right, Moroccan. My race is black and brown. I'm mixed. Anyway, so there was this app where you could download manga to read, and at the same time, you can draw manga and submit it. So you just draw in random papers, whatever you want, and you send it to them by email. They review it and they post it. And so you have to like number the pages and everything. So every day I would come back from school, study, because that was my last year in high school, so I had to study. So I would study, and then in my spare time, I had like a paper like this. Oh, sorry, a notebook like this with white papers. So I would start drawing manga, and yes, I am a Mazir for both sides, actually. So I would start drawing manga, right? And I would have like the squares, and no, I am a Mazir. What do you mean? So anyway, I was drawing manga. It was terrible. I can't draw. It was horrible. And problem is I would send it with confidence, right? And here I am sending it, and a few weeks later, they actually published it. It was not done because I would like submit every week. So like every week I need to draw a new chapter, and it had like 5, 6 pages. Oh my god! It was like colored by crayons. Like no, it's not. It's a Moroccan accent. So anyway, it was terrible. And the people that were reading it, they were not reading it because the story was interesting. They were reading it to roast me. In the beginning, I was so sad. I'm like, here I am putting all this work, and I could study. I could have studied, but here I am drawing these things. And oh, what did you send me? Oh shit! Oh, careful with like bad words. Like they censor them. So the people that were reading it was just roasting me all the time. In every decision that the main character would do, they were like, "What the hell is she doing?" And at one point, I like gave up. Gave up on hearing like a good compliment. So I started feeding into it. I started drawing so that they would roast me. I started drawing so that they would, like, that was the attention that I was getting from it. But then I had like exams, and so I stopped. But that was hilarious because like I was a pervert at that time, so I made like the character like super open, and it was like an alternative world. So they were coming back from work. I had like suits. I drew suits on them, and they had like briefcases and stuff. They were walking in the street. It's like a metropolis. It's big. And all of a sudden, like one of the characters complaining, he's bored. All of a sudden, this green hand with like blonde black nails. How do you say that? So it pops out of the sky and it grabs them and it pulls them to like an alternative world. I don't know. I forgot the name of the app too. Like I honestly want to see the mess that I created back then, because that was hilarious. And so now they are in a world, and they need to have like a survival game, and they need to fight each other, and they need to team up, but only one can win. So I made the female heroine sleep with everybody. That's how she was getting people to cooperate with her. And so everybody was making fun of that. It's like, what? Didn't this one just sleep with the other guy last week? Oh my god. So yeah, it had this whole thing with like the power of the red moon, and you can open a portal, and one of the evil guys needed a sacrifice so he can make himself stronger. Wow. I was acing my manga game at that time, and I honestly want to see it. Like I want to go and read it again because I myself am curious about what I drew back then. But unfortunately, after a while, that application stopped taking new submissions because it was so many people. It was a lot of people that were submitting, so they couldn't really keep up with that, unfortunately. And of course, since I was one of the bad ones that couldn't draw, they had to let me go because I went and checked like other people's stuff, and they were really good. I'm like, huh, what am I doing here? This is not for me. But it was fun. It was fun. I can put that on my resume if I want. I can put that on my resume. Good days. Honestly, I want to go back to high school. You know how Americans keep complaining that high school sucks? My high school was awesome. Like, my high school was so good. I was so open and friendly. I knew everybody because the bullies, they don't pass middle school here. Like, they're so dumb. they can't pass middle school, so they remain in middle school. So yeah, in middle school I got bullied a lot, but then in high school it was just like the cool people, the people that actually cared about studying, people with class, and not like those ratchet jerks that couldn't pass middle school. High school was fun, plus no bills. No bills, yes. Oh, I don't have that many bills now either. It's just my online shopping addiction that I have to feed sometimes. But yeah, I have an online shopping addiction and I have a thrift store shopping addiction because I love the bargains. Like, I got this shirt. Guess how much this cute t-shirt was for? This was $1. Isn't this like happiness to just get like the prettiest shirt in the world for $1? For me, that's happiness. Give me adult life, sweet freedom. Oh yeah? Okay, well, do you live alone? Oh, it's a pretty shirt. Freedom. Yeah, I guess freedom is important. I don't care about freedom that much. I honestly prefer freedom from like work than because I like being indoors. I don't go out that much just because I'm me. And so I don't care about freedom. I just like not having to wake up to go to a job. I can't do that. Thanks for answering. I also need recent pay stubs. I don't know what that is. For marriage in Morocco. In case the marriage doesn't work, it could affect you in many ways. I'm planning to do prenuptial agreements before marriage. Okay. Yeah, you just need to talk with the person, like, as soon as you, like, decide that you're gonna be with that person, you need to tell them right there, right then, because, hey, if this goes any further, we're gonna need to have, and so that the person, like, you don't wait until, like, the last minute of wanting to get married to tell the person that, no, do it way before, so that they're comfortable with everything going into it. The later you wait, the worse it's gonna get, you know? Because marriage is a financial decision. Let's not forget that. It's one of life's biggest financial decisions. It can either, push you forward or set you back. So, and I actually heard that when it comes to the American court system, there are a lot of ways to bypass a prenup. You can just claim that you're crazy and that you were taking meds back then, and so you were not in your full right mind when you signed it, and the judge will not will split everything. So yeah, careful with that one. So are you planning to have like a working wife or a housewife? Because I don't know how would a prenup work with a housewife. It's not even fair to a housewife to have a prenup. Okay, what time is it? 2:51. This is why it doesn't make sense to get married. Just be with the person. You don't need to get married in the court system. Good luck. I come from a religious background, so I can't really agree with that one. She have a degree in accounting. Hope she can find a job here. Oh, okay. Okay, well, did you talk about the prenup? Because you can't be wasting somebody's time like that. It's not fair to anyone. I don't think we have the culture of prenups here in Morocco yet. I never really heard of anybody doing it. And usually, like, the rich people, like, when you're above a certain level, you don't even need a prenup because you know all the judges, you know all the good lawyers. You can bribe a judge to get you what you want. So they don't really bother to to get a prenup. She's not getting anything anyway. Which sucks. Of course, that sucks. But again, marriage is not fair either. Just like life, nothing is fair. That's why you need to be ferocious. But a lot of people actually have woken up to the fact that being like a working wife sucks. And it does. Being a working single person sucks, let alone a working wife. I don't think I have that in me. Facebook. Okay, do you guys want to talk about anything? If not, I'm gonna go to bed. Not really, but I'm just gonna go watch something. There's this anime I'm watching lately. It's called Majo to Yaju. It's like, oh, thank you for the like. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to press the like button. It makes more people see the video. Okay, I don't know how many people are watching me because I don't trust that number up there. Well, see you later then. Have a good night and take care, and thank you for showing up. Bye-bye.